Hi besties, today we're making this off-shoulder dress. It's a bodycon dress. It's an off-shoulder. It has a cape. I don't know if I should call this a cape or I don't know what to call it, but it's an off-shoulder dress and its Pinterest inspired as usual. All right, so I saw this design on Pinterest and I decided to jump into it. Welcome to the channel. If you just see me for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. To my return subscribers, I love you all. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, quickly hit on the subscribe button and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever I post beautiful tutorials like this. So I made use of a Lycra fabric. This is a thick Lycra fabric. Actually, it's not a light Lycra. It's a thick Lycra fabric and I made use of 3 yards of it. Okay, so if you're on the smaller side, you might consider using 2 yards. Okay, so I've folded my fabric into 4. You know the way you normally fold your fabric when you want to cut your boo gown. Like I want to cut both the front and the back together. All right, so I folded it into 4. Sorry, I didn't know my camera was not recording. I didn't know my camera wasn't recording, so I'll start with what I did. I marked my starting line, then I minus 6 inches and I got my bust point, and I went up by 2 inches from my bust point to get my chest line. Then I minus 6 inches again and I got my under bust, my waistline, my hip line, and the full length. Sorry, you're not seeing the full length. The full length of this dress is 65. That's after minusing that 6. So on my bust point, I divided my bust by 4. I minus 2 inches because this is it's a stretchy fabric. It's very, very stretchy. So, and I minus 2 inches after getting my bust divided by 4. On my waist, I divided my waist by 4, and whatever I got, I minused 2 inches. My hip, I divided my hip by 4 and I minused 2 inches. Okay, so you're, instead of adding allowance, you're minusing. So whatever you get on your hip, minus 1 from it and mark that on your full length. So that is basically what I did, and I connected it. All right, I connected it. So that is it. This tutorial is super easy, very, very easy. You cannot, like, it's self-explanatory. So on that upper part, I got my starting line. I'm going to come out by 10 inches. All right, I came out by 10 inches. Like I came in, sorry, not come out. I came in by 10 inches. I want to get my armhole. That is why I'm doing this. I first of all came out by 12 inches, but at first I thought it was too much. Yes, I thought it was too much because this fabric was stretchy, so I had to reduce it by 10 inches to get my armhole. I don't know if you guys understand. I'm trying to create my armhole. Do you guys understand? I'm trying to create an armhole for this dress. So I minus 10 inches instead of I came in by 10 inches instead of 12 inches. At first I came in by 12 inches, then I now realize it's too much. It's going to be too free on the shoulder part, so I had to come in by 10 inches. Okay, I came in by 10 inches, then I made my curve on my chest line, then connected it to the bust point. Do you understand? So I'm trying to reduce the 12 inches that I came in by. I don't know if you guys understand what I did. You make your armhole curve, then you connect the line to your bust point, and that is it. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. So watch and see how I am cutting it. You see that starting line that I just cut? You just cut it out, then you cut out your armhole curve. I'm trying to cut out the armhole curve now. Can you see how I cut the armhole curve? Then from there I'll now start cutting. Can you see? From the bust point that I connected it into, I'll now start cutting. All right, and that is it. So after cutting, now we're going to cut for our, so this is it. This is what I have. This is the armhole, and you can see how it says I did not add any allowance. This is the length because I want this dress very, very long. All right, so you can just get your desired length. It's totally fine. Whatever you want, whatever length you want yours to be is totally fine by you. But I want mine to be very, very long, just as the way you saw on the beginning of the video that I made. So it's time to cut my sleeve. So I got another fabric and I folded it into 2 to get my sleeve. All right, so I'm just trying to align it properly. This fabric is dance, of course, it's a stretchy fabric. It's a Lycra fabric, so it's very difficult to work with. So I'm trying to align it properly, okay, so I don't make a mistake. All right, so this is just I'm trying to get this sleeve now. So I minus 6 inches, just the way I did for the dress. Minus 6 inches, and I got the length I want this dress. The length after minus 6 inches, I got 29 inches for the length. So after that, I'm going to divide. I'll get my dress, place the armhole, but before that I'll divide my round sleeve, that's my bicep. I'll divide it by 2, then I'll minus 2 inches again from it. Okay, I divided it by 2 and I minus 2 inches. Then I'm going to just draw this line straight slantly to meet the full length of the sleeve. Then I'm going to place that armhole curve that I have on my fabric, that's on the bodice, the dress. I'll place it, then I'm going to cut it out so that the armhole for the sleeve is going to be the same thing as the armhole on the dress, on the body of the dress. I don't know if you guys understand. So that is basically what I did here. All right, so I've gotten it, so I'll go ahead now and cut out the remaining sleeve, the remaining part of the sleeve, just the way you see me doing. So this is just one of the sleeves. This is just one of the sleeves. So I'll cut out that starting line and cut out the full length of the sleeve. So this is one part of the sleeve. I'm just trying to get this properly. Okay, I want it slanted, just the way it is. So I'm going to place it on another fabric to get the other side of the sleeve, because the first one is just one of the sleeve. So I'm going to get place it on my fabric again and cut for the second sleeve. Do you guys understand? Please, if you're following with what I'm doing, please indicate down the comment section by leaving a nice comment. Also give this video a thumbs up, and if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please do well by subscribing, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. All right, so back to the video. So I have my 2 sleeves. I'll stitch down that part, and I also stitch down this other part. Okay, you're seeing where I'm indicating, stitch the place I'm indicating. Then I'm going to get my dress. So this is the body. This is the body of my dress, and as you can see, I have both my back and my front. All right, so this is it. This is how it is. All right, so I'm going to open it up now. We're going to be stitching down the side, so watch and see where you're going to be stitching. From that part, just stitch by 1 inch down, stitch by 1 inch down. All right, so when I'm done, I'll show you what next to do. So guys, I'm done stitching it down, and this is what I have. So on that armhole area, you're going to get your sleeve and place the center to center. Place your sleeve on the dress, center to center. You stitch. Do you understand? You stitch. Get the other one. Watch now and see. Get the center of your sleeve, then you place it together this way. You stitch that way, you stitch this other way. All right, so I'm going to do that, and I will come back to show you what to do next. So this is it. This is what I have. So in case you don't want to add that cape, I'm calling it cape because I don't know what to call it. In case you don't want to add that extra cape, you're good to go with your off shoulder. You just pipe the neckline. But since we are adding a cape to it, you're going to now measure what you have. Bring your neckline together from your sleeve. Bring everything together, and then you measure what you have straight. And after measuring, I have 23. So that 23 now, I'm going to plus 23 plus 23 for the front, 23 for the back. That is 46, right? So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get another fabric now, and we'll be cutting the cape. I'm calling it cape. Okay, cutting the cape for the off shoulder, to cover the off shoulder. All right, so this is what I have. Another fabric. You can the width of this fabric is going to be that 23, because it's on fold. When you open it, it's going to be 46. So on fold is going to be 23. All right, so then the length of this sleeve is 18. You can make the length of your cape, you can make it more, you can make it 20, 25, depends, but I'm okay with 18. So I'm going to get that 23 inches. All right, I'll get that 23 inches. I'll mark it straight down, and I'll get the length I want this to be, and is at 18. So I'm using the full length of this fabric is at 18. So if you want yours lesser or more, it's up to you. So I'm going to cut this out now. So after cutting it out, this is what I have. So I'm going to cut out the starting line so that I can get the excess there. I'm going to cut it out. So one thing I did in that 23 I went at minus 2 inches, but after sewing this, it wasn't necessary minusing that 2 inches, okay, because it was now too tight. It was not that tight, but I feel it's not necessary. So the 2 inches I minus, please do not minus it. Just get your exact whatever you get for your round waist, get the exact number. All right, so I'm going to open up the other side because I want to be stitching it. So I'll stitch down, okay. So that's after that, this is what I have. I'm going to flip my dress to the wrong side, then I'm going to attach the cape round it. Okay, so I'm going to get the tape, I'm going to place it the back. I'll flip the cape to the right side, then I'll be merging the right side to the wrong side of the dress. The right side of the cape will be merged to the wrong side of the dress, so that after joining it, you can flip it over to the front and the front side will be showing. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm doing. You're going to stitch it in a way that after stitching you can flip it now, then the right side is going to be showing outside, just the way it is now. Can you see how it is now? Just the way it is now. So we are done. We've come to the end of this tutorial. All right, so after wearing it, there's no need you gathering this side, because after wearing it, it's going to shrink on its own. It's going to, after wearing it, your sleeve alone, like your bicep, is going to make it gather on its own. So there's no need you see that gathering effect that it has. Do not put any elastic on it. It's going to gather on its own. Do you understand? So we've come to the end of this tutorial, guys. So if you do find this tutorial helpful, if you've learned one or two out of this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and do not forget to share my video, guys. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I beg you in the name of God, hit on the subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you can be notified whenever we post beautiful tutorials like this. All right, guys, see you on my next video. Bye.